Have you ever wondered what truly makes a man attractive? Is it looks, money, or something deeper? If you've ever felt like you're missing that one thing that keeps you from feeling confident and desired, you're not alone. But here's the truth. What women find irresistible goes far beyond what meets the eye. And chances are, it's not what you think. In today's video, we're going to break down the secrets to attraction, intimacy, and confidence that most men overlook. We'll talk about why size is a myth, why self-care matters more than ever, and how a few simple changes can completely transform the way you feel and the way others see you. And trust me, you'll want to watch until the end, because we're not just talking about attraction, we're talking about real, lasting confidence, the kind that changes everything. So, if you're ready to take control, feel better, and become the most attractive version of yourself, let's dive in. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. First point, the secret to attraction goes beyond physical appearance. Let's get real. Attraction isn't just about what meets the eye. Many believe that physical appearance or size is the key to being desirable, but the truth runs much deeper. Attraction is not just about what you look like. It's about how you present yourself, how you care for your body, and the energy you radiate. Imagine attraction as a beautiful home. A house can be grand, impressive, even luxurious, but if it's neglected, filled with dust, and the garden is overgrown, it quickly loses its charm. The same applies to you. No matter how genetically blessed you may be, if you don't take care of yourself, that initial appeal fades fast. Women, especially mature women who have lived enough to understand what truly matters, pay attention to the finer details. They notice the effort, the self-respect, the small acts of care that reflect your character. And where does this all start? The foundation of attraction begins with hygiene and self-care. Not just a quick rinse in the shower, but a dedicated daily routine that communicates, I respect myself, and I value how I show up in the world. When you take care of yourself, you send a powerful message. You are someone who prioritizes well-being, who understands that feeling good starts with being good to yourself. Let's talk about something that often goes unnoticed but has an undeniable impact: scent. Studies have shown that smell plays a crucial role in attraction. A clean, fresh scent can be as intoxicating as the most expensive cologne. There's something undeniably appealing about a man who smells good, not because he's drowning in artificial fragrance, but because he maintains a natural, fresh scent through consistent self-care. It's the difference between walking into a house that feels warm, inviting, and well-loved, versus stepping into a place that's been left to decay. Then, there's skincare. Time changes everything, including the needs of our skin. Dry, neglected skin can make you look older, tired, and unkempt. A simple routine, using the right soaps, moisturizers, and nourishing products, can work wonders. When your skin looks and feels healthy, it signals vitality, confidence, and attention to detail. And women notice. Grooming matters too. Whether you choose to keep a well-maintained beard or prefer a clean-shaven look, the key is in the upkeep. Trimming, shaping, and managing body hair isn't just about aesthetics. It's about comfort, hygiene, and self-respect. Think of it as giving your home a fresh coat of paint. It doesn't just enhance the appearance, it protects, preserves, and elevates the space. Ultimately, attraction isn't about the size of the house. It's about the care it receives, the love and attention poured into it. When you take care of yourself, you don't just look better. You exude confidence, warmth, and a magnetic energy that draws others in. And that, more than anything, is what makes you truly irresistible. Second point, pay attention to intimate care. Think of your body as a car, your most valuable, everyday vehicle. You rely on it to take you places, to move freely, and to function at its best. But for any car to run smoothly, it needs regular maintenance. It needs care, attention, and the right kind of upkeep to ensure longevity and performance. Now, imagine neglecting the most critical part, the engine. No matter how polished and spotless the exterior is, if the engine fails, the car won't move an inch. The same is true for your body, particularly in your most intimate areas. Many men assume that women don't pay much attention to a man's personal care beyond the surface level, but the reality is quite the opposite. Women, especially those with life experience, understand that true attraction is rooted in the details. They notice how well you take care of yourself, not just your face or hair, but every part of you. A man who tends to his intimate hygiene and comfort exudes confidence, self-respect, and an unspoken level of attentiveness that sets him apart. Just like a well-maintained car purrs effortlessly on the road, a body that is properly cared for moves through life with ease, comfort, and undeniable appeal. The power of comfort. Choose the right gear. Now, let's talk about an often overlooked aspect of intimate care, comfort. Imagine stepping into a car on a blazing summer day, only to find that the air conditioning is broken. The heat becomes unbearable, making every moment feel like a struggle. That's exactly what happens when you wear tight, restrictive clothing that doesn't allow your skin to breathe. It creates discomfort, irritation, and an overall feeling of unease. The solution: choosing breathable, high-quality fabrics that provide both support and ventilation. Soft cotton, moisture-wicking materials, and loose-fitting options help maintain freshness and prevent discomfort. The way you dress, especially in intimate areas, directly affects how you feel throughout the day. And when you feel good, you move with ease, you exude confidence, and that energy doesn't go unnoticed. Hygiene, the non-negotiable foundation of attraction. Of course, no amount of comfortable clothing can replace the fundamental need for proper hygiene. This isn't about being obsessive or overdoing it. It's about a daily, intentional self-care routine that ensures you're clean, fresh, and feeling your best. Think of it as preparing your car before a long road trip. If you don't check the oil, fill the tank, or inspect the tires, you're setting yourself up for trouble. Skipping hygiene is the same. It increases the risk of discomfort, odors, and even health issues that could have easily been avoided. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. A good hygiene routine includes: white heavy checkmark a thorough shower every single day. Using mild, skin-friendly soap is key to preventing irritation, especially in sensitive areas. White heavy checkmark proper drying. Dampness can lead to discomfort or even skin issues, so make sure you take the time to dry yourself properly. White heavy checkmark regular grooming. Whether that means trimming, shaving, or simply keeping things neat, a little maintenance goes a long way. White heavy checkmark fresh underwear. Changing into clean, breathable underwear daily is a simple yet crucial habit that makes all the difference. Women notice these things. They appreciate a man who respects himself enough to maintain these simple but essential habits. There's nothing appealing about neglect. Just as no one would be eager to take a ride in a dusty, unkempt car, the same principle applies to intimacy. The unspoken message of self-care. The way you care for yourself speaks volumes before you even say a word. It's an unspoken message of self-respect, discipline, and attention to detail. A man who takes care of his intimate hygiene shows that he values not only his own well-being, but also the comfort and experience of his partner. It signals thoughtfulness, maturity, and a level of attraction that goes far beyond the surface. At the end of the day, taking care of yourself isn't just about hygiene, it's about how you feel, how you present yourself, and how others perceive you. It's about confidence, energy, and the small, everyday habits that make a lasting impact. Because in the end, a well-maintained car isn't just about looking good. It's about ensuring every ride is smooth, comfortable, and built to last. And the same goes for you. Third point, shattering the myth of size. What truly matters in intimacy. For far too long, men have been burdened with the crushing weight of an outdated, unrealistic, and damaging myth. the belief that size is the key to satisfaction, confidence, and desirability. From locker room jokes to misleading media portrayals, this idea has been drilled into minds, causing unnecessary anxiety and self-doubt. But let's take a moment to break free from this illusion, to dismantle the falsehoods that have trapped so many in a cycle of insecurity. The truth is that size does not define a man's worth. It does not determine his ability to give or receive love. It does not dictate how much passion he can bring to a relationship. What truly matters, what truly lasts, is something far deeper, far more meaningful: connection, presence, and emotional intimacy. It's not about what you have, but how you use it. Think of intimacy like a beautifully crafted melody. A song's power isn't found in the volume of the speakers playing it. It's in the emotion behind each note, the way it stirs the soul and lingers in the heart long after it's over. Love and passion work the same way. They are not measured in inches or any other superficial scale. They are measured in the depth of your connection, the tenderness in your touch, and the effort you put into making your partner feel truly desired and appreciated. Let's use another analogy. Imagine playing a mobile game. Does the size of the screen determine how exciting or immersive the experience is? Of course not. The thrill comes from how you engage, how you strategize, how deeply you involve yourself in the experience. A small screen doesn't mean less enjoyment. It's the quality of the interaction that makes it memorable. The same is absolutely true in relationships. It is not about what you have. It's about how present, attentive, and giving you are in the moment. What women actually value. Far too many men have been conditioned to believe that physical attributes are all that matter, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Women, real, emotionally intelligent women, value so much more than something as shallow as size. They crave a partner, not a performer. They crave a man who listens, who cares, who makes them feel safe, cherished, and deeply desired. A man who takes the time to learn their needs, who is patient and attentive, who brings warmth and confidence into every intimate moment. A man who understands that passion is a dance between two souls, not a mechanical act based on unrealistic standards. Most importantly, women value emotional connection. A shared laugh, a whispered compliment, a lingering touch. These are the things that make lovemaking unforgettable. A man who prioritizes his partner's pleasure, who focuses on what makes the experience enjoyable for both of them, will always be more desirable than one who is obsessed with myths of size. Let go of the insecurity. Embrace what truly matters. So, if you've ever felt the heavy burden of self-doubt because of size, it's time to let it go. Free yourself from that pointless insecurity. Because the truth is, size has never been the determining factor of a great lover. What truly matters is how much effort, care, and passion you bring to your relationship. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. It's about adaptability, being open, communicative, and willing to explore what brings pleasure to both you and your partner. It's about confidence, knowing that intimacy is about connection, not comparison. It's about emotional intelligence, understanding that true satisfaction comes from the love, trust, and excitement shared between two people. At the end of the day, what lingers in a person's heart is not size. It is the tenderness in your voice, the way you make them laugh, the comfort they feel in your arms, and the unshakable chemistry you build together. That is what lasts. That is what matters. And that is what makes you truly unforgettable. 4th point, the power of confidence and skill in attraction. Do you want to know the one quality that captivates a woman more than anything else? Genuine confidence. Not the superficial, forced bravado meant to impress others, but the deep, unshakable security that comes from truly knowing yourself. The kind of confidence that speaks through your actions, your presence, and the way you make others feel. This confidence is not dependent on physical appearance, material wealth, or how loudly you announce yourself to the world. It is something far more profound. It is the quiet certainty of a man who understands his worth, who embraces his strengths, and who carries himself with assurance no matter where life takes him. This is the kind of confidence that remains strong even as the years go by, unaffected by changing trends or external validation. True confidence is about presence, not performance. Many people mistake confidence for arrogance, for being the loudest voice in the room, the one who demands attention. But real confidence isn't about proving anything. It's about being something. It's about carrying yourself with grace, knowing that you have what it takes to create meaningful and memorable moments for both you and your partner. Imagine driving a car. It doesn't matter if it's the latest model, the fastest engine, or the most luxurious brand. What truly makes a difference is how you drive it, the skill, the control, the ease with which you handle every turn. A skilled driver doesn't need the flashiest car. He simply knows how to navigate the road with mastery and awareness. The same applies to intimacy and relationships. A man who understands how to be present, how to communicate, and how to engage his partner emotionally and physically will always be more attractive than someone who relies on outward appearances alone. The beauty of quiet confidence. For many women, especially those over 50, the things that once seemed impressive, youthful bravado, flashy gestures, or superficial charm, no longer hold the same weight. What matters most is the quiet confidence of a man who knows who he is, who doesn't seek constant validation, and who makes his partner feel truly valued and appreciated. Think about dancing. You don't need to know every single step perfectly to enjoy the dance. What truly counts is how you make your partner feel while dancing with them, whether they feel comfortable, supported, and in sync with you. The real skill lies not in technical perfection, but in creating an atmosphere of connection, rhythm, and trust. This is what women truly seek. A man who can lead with assurance yet adapt with grace. Someone who listens as much as he speaks. Someone who makes the moment feel effortless. Confidence is an art, a well-played song. Confidence in intimacy is like a beautifully played song. It's not about being the loudest instrument in the room, but about understanding rhythm, timing, and the emotions that make the experience unforgettable. It's about knowing when to take the lead, when to listen, when to adapt, and when to simply be present. A man who pays attention, who improves over time, who learns what makes his partner feel desired and valued, that is the man she will never forget. Because at the end of the day, it is not about perfection, bravado, or competition. It is about the authenticity of connection, the comfort of being with someone who radiates security, and the joy of knowing you are truly seen and cherished. So if you ever doubt yourself, remember this. True confidence isn't about showing off, it's about showing up. It's about being fully present, deeply engaged, and creating moments that matter. Because that, more than anything, is what women remember. And that is what truly matters. Fifth point, communication and empathy, the true pillars of a strong and lasting relationship. While everything we've discussed so far, confidence, skill, and connection, plays a vital role in intimacy, there is one foundation that elevates a relationship from good to extraordinary: the ability to communicate openly and empathize deeply with one another. A relationship without communication is like a house without a solid foundation. No matter how beautiful it looks on the outside, it will eventually collapse under pressure. True satisfaction, emotional, physical, and psychological, does not come from assumptions or unspoken desires. It is born in the space where two people feel safe enough to express themselves freely, to share their deepest thoughts, needs, and vulnerabilities without fear of judgment. We often think of intimacy as something that happens in the bedroom, but the truth is, it begins in conversation. It begins in those quiet moments when two people truly see and hear each other. It is in this exchange of understanding that real closeness develops, far beyond any physical aspect. When a couple masters the art of communication and emotional connection, they don't just share experiences. They build a relationship that feels effortless, fulfilling, and deeply satisfying. This is the true key to lasting attraction. The art of speaking, and, more importantly, the power of listening. To build real, lasting intimacy, one must master not only how to talk, but even more importantly, how to listen. Listening is not just about hearing words. It's about truly absorbing what your partner is saying, understanding their emotions, and responding in a way that shows care and respect. Many people think communication is about what they say, but in reality, the most powerful form of communication is how well you listen. A man who listens with genuine interest and curiosity is far more attractive than one who simply waits for his turn to speak. Women, in particular, appreciate when they feel truly heard, when their thoughts, desires, and emotions are acknowledged and valued. The pleasure and happiness you bring to your partner don't come from guessing or assuming, they come from mutual understanding. And the best way to understand someone is simple: ask. Too often, we fall into the trap of assuming that what works for us will work for our partner. We believe that if something brings us pleasure or happiness, it must have the same effect on them. But the truth is, every person is unique. What pleases one may be entirely different for another. The only way to discover what truly makes your partner happy is to create a space where open and honest conversations can take place. Think about it. If you were trying to cook the perfect meal for someone you love, wouldn't you ask them what flavors they enjoy? Wouldn't you want to know their favorite ingredients, their dietary preferences, or what makes a meal feel special to them? The same applies to relationships and intimacy. You don't have to guess, just ask. A simple conversation can change everything. Many people think deep conversations about relationships and intimacy must be serious or complicated, but the truth is, they can be light, natural, and even fun. A simple question asked at the right moment, a warm compliment, or even a relaxed chat after spending time together can strengthen the bond between two people in ways that nothing else can. Women deeply appreciate when a partner takes the time to understand how they feel, asks thoughtful questions, and shows a willingness to learn and adapt. In fact, a small conversation can lead to big transformations in a relationship. Imagine a woman who has never felt comfortable sharing what truly makes her happy because she feared being judged. Now, imagine she meets a man who makes her feel safe, respected, and encouraged to express herself. That feeling of security and emotional connection can completely change the way she experiences intimacy, turning it into something deeper, more fulfilling, and more meaningful than ever before. When you create this kind of environment, where open and honest conversations are welcomed rather than avoided, you remove unnecessary insecurities and fears. And when insecurities fade, pleasure, trust, and connection grow. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Overcoming the fear of talking about intimacy. For many people, discussing intimacy might feel uncomfortable or even intimidating at first, almost like working on a team where no one is quite sure what to do, yet no one is willing to speak up. But the reality is, communication makes everything easier. When both partners feel comfortable talking about their needs, wants, and boundaries, there is no room for uncertainty or doubt. Instead of relying on trial and error, partners who openly discuss their preferences build confidence in each other. They become more in tune with what makes each other feel loved, desired, and appreciated. When communication becomes natural, there is no need for guessing, awkwardness, or fear of getting it wrong. Both partners know they are on the same page, working toward the same goal, a fulfilling, passionate, and emotionally rich relationship. The secret to a relationship that flows naturally. If you truly want a relationship that thrives, one that brings joy, fulfillment, and lasting passion, then you must create space for open and honest communication. And not just casual, surface-level conversations, but deep, meaningful exchanges where both partners feel heard, respected, and valued. It's not enough to assume, to guess, or to hope that things will fall into place on their own. The secret to effortless intimacy, to a relationship that feels easy and natural, is simple. White heavy check mark: talk openly, be honest, be vulnerable, and express your thoughts and feelings without fear. White heavy check mark: listen deeply, not just to words, but to emotions, tone, and unspoken messages. White heavy check mark: adapt with care. Show your partner that you value them by learning, growing, and improving together. Because at the end of the day, love is not just about physical connection. It is about emotional attunement, mutual respect, and the willingness to truly understand one another. When two people make communication and empathy the foundation of their relationship, they unlock a deeper, more meaningful level of connection, one that makes love last a lifetime. And there you have it. We've covered a lot in this video, and now it's your turn. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll apply in your life? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. If you liked this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us create more content just for you. See you in the next video.